change the world with a bullet. Change the world with a bullet in the blank space.
good to be back with you all.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah.
Joe's not confused. Joe's with us. Joe's with us. He's just being ornery, like we like him.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Creative Multiverse. My name's Joseph Burke. Good to have you guys on board here tonight on this Wednesday night. It's pouring cats and dogs outside here in Central Florida, and I don't know where it's from what it's doing in your neck of the woods, but here it's pretty much a downpour at the moment. Man, a lot has happened since my last stream. Holy cow. We had a hurricane. That was crazy. And I ended up postponing my stream that night due to inclement weather because my internet was going in and out all day. And it was just, it was like 8 o'clock and I was supposed to go live at 9. This would have been on Wednesday night, literally the night as the storm was coming in, and my internet just all day would go out for 5 minutes, come back. And I didn't know it was the weather. I know what it was. So I just kind of had to make the call. I was like, you know what? It's probably for the best that I don't really do a stream tonight, because I will get on the stream and I'll be talking to you guys and having a great time. And then all of a sudden, two things are going to happen. Either my internet will go out or the power will go out. And you just never know. I mean, it's living in Central Florida is just one of those things. You just roll the dice and just kind of go with it. And then immediately the following, so that was on Wednesday night. Then we endured. My wife was off work on Thursday when Hurricane Helene made landfall. It made landfall in the Big Bend area of Florida. We just got a lot of wind and a lot of rain. Thankfully, our power did not go out. So that's kudos to whoever the electric company is out there. Duke, I think it's Duke Power, Duke Energy, Duke. You guys were on it. Appreciate it. And it does help that I'm literally across the street from one of the major hospitals here in Central Florida, South Lake Regional Hospital here in Central Florida. And I want to say a huge shout out to Mama Tree right quick before I get too far into it. She came in and literally dropped a subscribed for, Mama Tree came in and just dropped the subscribe. She's like, I'm not even waiting. I don't give a flip. I don't care what's going on. Joe's getting subscribed, and she is subscribed for 13 months consecutively. Mama Tree, you're amazing. Katie Tinky says, we lost power for a bit. Yeah, a lot of my friends did. It's one of the crazy things that we live, you know where South Lake Hospital is, Katie. You know this area. So we live right beside South Lake Hospital, and thankfully we're on their power grid, which is kind of a nice boost. So our wife was off work on Thursday, the day Helene made landfall, and we flew out because my wife's grandmother passed away a couple weeks ago from dementia, complications of dementia. She actually took a really nasty fall. It's usually how those things go with dementia patients. You take a fall, you hurt your hip, then you have to go into hospice care. It's a long story, and I'm just glad that her suffering, is gone, and she's resting in the arms of Jesus. So that's amazing. But we had to fly up on Friday night, and we had a celebration of life memorial for Nancy on Saturday. And then, when I say fly up, I'm talking Wilmington, Myrtle Beach, Loris, South Carolina. Those 3 little towns is where we were at. Pawleys Island, Loris, South Carolina, Wilmington, on the border of Wilmington. So we were there until Monday night. We flew home. We got in on Monday night like 10 o'clock at night. So plane left at 7. We got in to the airport at like 9:15, drove home, and it was like 10 o'clock. So, and then rested all day. Wife thankfully took an extra bereavement day because they gave her 3 bereavement days in interim of a family death. So they gave her a bereavement day, bereavement day, I think is what it's called. And so they gave her 3 of those, and she took 2 of those 3. And so she got to be off on Monday and Tuesday, which was really nice. And so we rested up on Tuesday, woke up this morning. Of course, when you have a hurricane, you have tons of rain, lots of precipitation, and I hadn't mowed my yard in over 2 weeks. Add a hurricane onto that. My grass was a jungle, needless to say. So I spent about 3 hours in the yard today. I'm actually sunburned around the side of my face. You can't really see it on the, well, you might be able to see my neck. See the back of my neck right there? Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, got some sunshine, got a little vitamin D, which is good for me, I guess. Gets rid of the jaundice, is what they say. So, before the hurricane hit, September the 25th, back up to about a week ago, and one of our local theaters, which is our theater is Epic Theaters of Claremont, is where I go, was hosting an exclusive Adam event, and it's the documentary Man Super / Man, not Superman, but Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. And I left the theater after watching that 2-hour documentary on the life of Christopher and Dana Reeve. Forgot all about the fact that Dana Reeve had gotten stage 4 lung cancer and never smoked a day in her life. Totally forgot about his wife passing away like 18 months after Christopher Reeve passed away. So we're going through the story, and we're talking to the children, and Christopher Reeve was married twice, and so you got all the kids from both sides, sharing their affirmations and love for Christopher Reeve, which was amazing. It was awesome. If you get a chance and it hits Prime or Netflix or any of those streaming platforms in the months ahead, and you see Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, do yourself a favor, drop $4 and rent that and watch it. Man, I'm telling you, it will put perspective on how blessed we are just to get up out of the bed every morning, plant both of our feet firmly on the ground, and walk to the restroom or walk to the coffee pot, turn the coffee pot on, make your own self a cup of joe. It really puts life in perspective, because when his accident happened, Christopher Reeve was literally a quadriplegic. And it just, I gotta say, I grew up watching Christopher Reeve as Superman. He was one of my idols. Well, is one of my idols, I shall say. And I've always been inspired by his story, but I followed Christopher Reeve's acting career long before the accident. Some of my favorite movies, is a couple of horror films as well, like Children of the Corn, I believe is one of them that he was in. Or is it like Children of the Damned or something? Some kind of one of those weird, wacky sci-fi movies where the kids are the cults of the village, so to speak. And then he was in another one that's probably one of my timeless classic movies. It's a good romance movie with some drama and some science fiction twists. It's called Somewhere in Time. And Somewhere in Time is, it's an amazing movie. If you've never seen it, highly recommend it. It's one of Christopher Reeve's early works. And of course, in '78, he landed the role as Superman and became synonymous with, the Man of Steel. But tonight, so what I did is, during the hurricane, when the hurricane was going on, we're kind of locked down for a day here in the house. I was like, man, I need to find something to occupy my time because the internet was going in and out. I really I couldn't get on and play video games or Call of Duty, and our internet, our TV relies on internet, so we don't have cable. And so I was like, I couldn't watch anything, so I was like, let me just start drawing something. And then I was like, oh, I just came back from watching the Superman. Let me do a tribute to Christopher Reeve. And so that's what we're finishing up tonight. We're going to finish up a portrait that we started last week. I worked on it on the flight up. I worked on it in the house where we had the celebration of life. And I worked on it actually on the plane flight back on Monday night. And I want to say I'm about 80% there. There's a couple of things on the face that needs to be fleshed out. There's a couple of highlights. I need to get some hair detail in there. I need to do a couple more smoothing outs of the facial textures. But we're right there at it. And we're so close. We're so close to getting it finished. And we're just going to finish that up tonight. But it is so cool to have you guys here. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Send it in a rocket. Launch it into outer space. I don't care what you do with it. Just do something with it. You know what I'm saying? So let me get my... my reference image, because I'm using a reference image of Christopher Reeve because I have to get his likeness. A lot of people ask me, he's like, well, did you see anything to draw that? Well, yeah, it's a portrait. You got to look at a portrait to draw another portrait. You just can't, boom, hey, draw Stan Lee or whatever. Hey, what we got here? Check out the what? Oh, what's up? Hey, friend. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to have you on board tonight. Okay, so let's get that uploaded on the old computer, and then we will get the art going. And I will stop. I've had a lot going on this past week. I got a massive headache. I believe that I probably overdid myself today in the yard. Probably should not have done all that I did, but like a knucklehead, I do it anyway, because that's what most guys do. Do it anyway. So yeah. So let's make sure that gets uploaded. I want to make sure that we are in the right folder. And I want to know, how are you guys doing? How has your week been? Are you guys remaining productive in your worlds and in your circles? They are saying, I don't know if you guys are into astrology any. So the comet, there's a comet that's going to be coming in around October the 8th, lasting pretty much through maybe the beginning of November. It's going to last about 4 weeks. But it's going to be the brightest comet that has ever been seen from our night sky, low to the horizon. You got to go somewhere high. You got to go somewhere where you can see the horizon point, and you got to go somewhere where there's not a lot of light pollution. And then you'll be able to see this comet like it's like everybody's talking about it. So I'm gonna try. I do a lot of photography work on the side, so I'm gonna try my best to get out. Maybe go up to Sugarloaf Mountain here in Central Florida, which is a nice area for that kind of photography work, and see what I can do. All right, let's get this uploaded, and then we are going to start some art, y'all. I'm excited for tonight. I'm excited to get this piece done and get it online, and let you guys check it out. I can't wait for you guys to see some of the progress that I've already done on it. Like I said, it's almost like 90% done. But it's been up and down for me, but still trucking along. You are a trooper, Mama Tree. And we love you for that. Alright, there's my picture. There's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Get my reference photo up. So we got a little picture of Mr. Reeve here so we can see what we're working on and see his face. Just bring that over. Let's see how we're on the side cam here. Side cam, silly side cam's working. What's up, y'all? What's going on, silly side cam? How y'all doing over there? You doing okay? Good to have you on board tonight. Exactly. Alright. So, let's do the screen share. Let's get our screen share going. Do do do. Okay, so let's do no frame, and there is our iPad screen capture. And guys, we are ready for some art. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. Okay, we'll turn this to the side. Scoot the old keyboard back. Back. Alright. Let's make some art, shall we? Let's make some art. Alright. I never know what to do with these icons here for the Discord. I never know where to put them. I'm just like, where do I put you? I'm gonna put you right up here. I'll put you there. There we go. Back, you foul beast. Back, I say. Church had a full-blown candy bar for the after party. Wyatt isn't going to sleep for days. Oh my gosh, that is so funny, Katie. Yeah, I heard that they were having a little knockoff of a Halloween type thing, which was kind of cool. I dig it. Alright, so we got to smooth out some face here. So here is the picture, and here's the reference, just so you guys can see those two side by side here. Let's see here. Let me bring this down so you guys can see it. See that? There we go. So as you can see, I got the lights around the cheeks. His face really isn't like that, so I'm going to kind of flesh those. I always add the highlights in first, and then I go back and kind of like blend those out, which kind of creates this really cool like visual aesthetic of his face. So I'm going to just increase his picture over here on my desktop. So if you're watching on Silly Sidecam, which is kind of really small, actually, I should probably at some point maybe increase the size of Silly Sidecam. I don't know. Okay, back to Mr. Reeve. All right, make sure we're on the right layer. Let's go into a little bit lighter here. So I went a little lighter, kind of showing the ends of the eyebrows just a bit. Nice. All right, now with those cheeks, we're going to clear those out. We're going to actually blend those around and make his face all nice and smooth. But the reason I do the white, if you can see, there's a little of that white left, and it kind of gives this nice glow on the face, which kind of helps me. It helps me down the road because I can kind of start mapping out his face pretty good. Okay, and we're going to bring in a little dark color, and it looks like up and around in here there's a little hint of darkness, so let's bring some of that in as well. Not a lot, I'm not going to add a lot, just enough. Looks like there's a little bit right in here, like a little corner area on the nose, so we'll kind of flesh that in a little bit. And he's got a little hint right in here on this side of the nose. All right. Very good, very good. And right in here, this whole eye socket area needs to be darkened. So these are things I didn't do on the plane. So I save them for the live stream. But this kind of really does give me a decent foundation of color. And a lot of this is just applying color after color after color after color after color. It's pretty much how these pieces come together using this this brush that I use that's over in the app called ProCreate. And see how there's two tones right there under the eye? See those two different colors? So you can blend that with the white. So actually when you get your darks in there, you go back in, and depending on the pressure that you put on the pencil, depends solely. I've probably put too much down there. Take a little bit of that back and actually come back in with some of that darker color. But look at that. See the black? See that dark? How it's like he's almost got like a dark eye. But then you come in with the white, and look at this. I'm just literally barely touching the stylus, the Apple Pencil, to the screen. And look what a cool transition. It just blends that area right around the eye just perfectly. I love that. Okay, so let's just continue on. Let's just continue on here with Mr. Reeve. I got a good color here. This is kind of the color that I need for some of these next little highlights we're going to do. All this has to be blended, just like I did this cheek right here. Everything has to be blended and smoothed. That's the main thing. There's not going to be any jagged areas on his face when I'm done. It's going to be nice and blended. So, see that cheek, how it's nice and blended? It's not like, you know, he's got like weird looking cheeks or anything. You got to blend that stuff, man. Okay, and he's got a little dark right on the side. You know, it might help. Hold on a minute, guys. I got an idea. It might help if I throw up the image of Christopher Reeve for you guys, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. So that is image 2477. Okay, so check this out. We can do this number. Let's copy that, and let's bring it over to Sketch Stage, and we're just going to paste it into our stage. This way you guys can kind of see. You can kind of see where I'm going based off of certain areas of the face that I'm at. So here is the original photograph of Reeve. So let's put that down in the bottom left corner here so you guys can see that. We'll put that right there. And then now you guys should be able to kind of follow along. So as I'm doing certain parts and I'm doing certain things, you can kind of see. If you looking, so he's looking at us, which means it's a mirrored image. So his left side of his face, which is facing us, has this, there's a light hit on it. You see the light, how the light's hitting the side of his face. But then as soon as that light hits, there's this whole dark area right after that. So it kind of gets dark. And so that's what I got to work on now. You got this whole light area here to the right, now I got to kind of come in on the side and darken all of that. And while I'm doing that, I got to blend it all out as well. Very nice. Yeah, Katie, I really wanted to be at First Wednesday tonight. Oh my gosh. And Alex was thinking that she was going to be able to get it. There's no way I could have drove tonight because where I did the yard work, I was in a little bit of pain. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, I could have drove. I could not have drove. There's no way I could have made it tonight. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard. My name is Joseph Burke. We are finishing up on a piece here that I started last week after watching the movie Superman with Christopher Reeve, the story of Christopher Reeve. And we're using the picture here in the bottom as kind of like our guide. This is a photo that was taken in the 70s, I believe, right after he got cast as the role of Superman. They did some promo shots before the film was finished to try to help make some movie posters and get the hype out there about the film. And Warner Brothers actually was correct in making that call, because it generated so much buzz that Superman went on to become a mega hit. And today in pop culture history, see how that dark is starting to come in on the side? Well, that's totally understandable. Looking forward to Sunday movies I've never done at the movie series. Hey, did you see the ticket? Katie, did you see the ticket? It says at the movies, the big movies. I have no idea who designed that. Oh, God is good, right? All right, let's blend that out a little bit. Yeah. So when you see that ticket with the red and the purple hue, of course, you know me, I got to throw purple in. Everything I make, it's kind of like a trademark. Everything I design's got a little hint of purple in it in some way. I mean, it's just, I can't help it. I have to have purple in everything that I make, you know? Of course, they loved it. They was like, oh, this is great. This is good. And I think the kids branding, if you're going to be in kids ministry, Katie, let's see, where is my client stack at? If you're going to be in the kids ministry, you might just see this graphic or a version of this graphic used in the kids. So what they did is they got the main branding for the main church, and then they got the children's branding for the children's church. And so I did both. So the little popcorn bucket might show up somewhere along the lines. And here is the original concept art. And every facet of this is hand-drawn. And then, of course, we took the movie ticket. They said, like, oh, the ticket. Can we do something with the ticket? I'm like, absolutely, we could do something. Whoa! Mitch is writing with a party of 29. The damage coming on in, dropping it hot. I need that as a poster for kids. Well, I'll send it to you. Mitch, how in the world are you, my friend? How did your stream go? How are you doing, friend? Thank you so much for trusting your friends with my friends, bringing them all over here, showing some love. The corn dog crew has rated A. There we go. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? What you doing, buddy? Make sure you follow The Damage. Thank you so much, Mama Tree, for that shout out. Appreciate that. Mama Tree doing the mod duties. Dude, how have you been? I feel like I haven't talked to you in like so long. Stream went great. Finished one commissioner's piece. I did my collab entry for our community, and I got some flat colors in on another. Dude, what a heck of a stream. You knocked out 3 pieces in one stream. Daggum, bro. There's only one word for you, Damage. Epic. Epic. You're awesome, bro. Had to stop a bit early as my hand was cramping up, though. Things haven't been great lately, but I feel you, bro. I feel you. Both body and life just keep swinging at me. I feel you, friend. I feel you. You don't even need to elaborate, because I already know. I already know. It's so good, man. So tonight's piece, Mr. Mitch, Damage, Corndog Crew. What's up, guys? I went and saw the documentary, the Christopher Reeve story, Superman, the Christopher Reeve story last week before I had to fly out over the weekend. And I was moved to tears. I was bawling in the cinema. The last 10 minutes of that movie just rocked me to my core. And Christopher Reeve's always been one of those actors and one of those individuals that's been a huge inspiration for me in my life. Just not only with his medical struggles and overcoming all of his obstacles with quadriplegia, but just as an amazing actor, portrayal of the Man of Steel, iconic in so many ways. And I was like, you know what? I have not done a Christopher Reeve piece, so we're going to do that, and that's what we're working on tonight. We're doing Reeve, and I started this last Wednesday night. And so back in 2000, I made a terrible yet funny meme. I still sit around every now and then. Oh my. Oh boy, Mr. Mitch, what do we got here? Is it a meme party? You're funny, bro. I really wish Lindsay was around to check this out, because she loved Christopher Reeve just about as much as I did. She is, though. She's here. She's hanging out with us. She's chilling. She's chilling in the multiverse. Doing Lindsay things. Causing mischief. It's Christopher Reeve in his wheelchair smiling, and the text said, "Get off your..." God, jeez. Oh, Mitch. Say it ain't so, bro. Oh my God, it's savage. If you see it, I made that. I've actually seen it, Mitch. I've seen it. I did not know that you were the creator of said property of graphical ingenuity, but it is definitely great to put the meme with the face and the creator. Oh boy, yes, I've seen that meme, actually several times. God, this is so bad, dude. Why? I don't know. Don't blame me. Mitch did it. I blame Mitch. Mitch is over there. He's the instigator of all this crap. Him and that daggone corn dog crew coming in here. So we're just kind of adding that dark shadow along the side of the face. Oh gosh. You never cease to amaze me, sir. So we're just kind of adding that dark all the way down, kind of blending the color that's already there. Just kind of melding the two. And then we're going to kind of, what we're going to do is like do a negative back of the same color and just kind of blend that back in. And that way it's all nice and smoothed out. Now, I'm not going to be getting it as dark as the picture is original in the bottom. I want to kind of focus on the softness of his face in this. I don't really want to downplay too much of the shadowy parts. I kind of want to bring those into a little bit more of a better lighting. As you can see around the nose bridge, I got a little work to do there. So we're getting there, though. We're getting there slowly but surely. Mitch, did you see my Bela Lugosi Dracula piece that I finished last week. I got that done last week. Really loving doing these portrait series lately. It's been quite fun, actually. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And for the Corn Dog crew who are watching on the sidelines, here's the said piece that we're talking about, Bela Lugosi. Of course, I had to add my own color style to it. My own theming, but I had to get that intensity on the eyes. That stare, that penitent stare of Bela Lugosi. Alright, so yeah, this is kind of like the blending that Reeve is going to have on it once it's all done. It's gonna all be all blended up, looking all nice. So it's a lot of like back and forth right now. It looks like I'm going over the same spots. Kinda technically am, but at the same time, I'm the way this brush is set up, and this is one thing I love about it, is the harder you press, the bigger the brush hits. And if you've ever worked with a digital program, painting program before, you already know. And this brush is so particular because I love the way it melds these colors together, because it creates this beautiful, can you see that texture? How that texture just, oh, it's just so good. So good. And I've just fallen in love with this brush. Like every artist always says, when you find that brush, that's your brush. And I gotta tell you, this brush on ProCreate has become my brush. I gotta say, these need to be a little darker in the eyes here. These areas need to be a little more highlighted. Specifically over here as well. And we're just gonna, I'm looking at it now and I'm like, yeah, that probably needs to be a little darker around the eyes, just to kind of make those pop just a little bit more. And let's see, we'll go, and then we'll go down right here. And there's a little dip right there. Perfect. Yes, that accentuates that eye a lot better. Just makes those eyes pop. Makes those eyes pop. Okay, let's continue on here. It looks like this light color comes over just a bit more into the eye. Oh, not into the eye, into the top of the cheek. So we're just going to kind of add that over a little bit. And then some of this light actually, I don't want to say, it kind of dithers a little bit into the light as the creases of his eye. So these are really small though. So we're just going to kind of add those in as like little highlight details. Oh yeah, that's nice. Just barely. I mean, just you can just see there's texture, there's skin, there's stuff going on there, and we're just going to kind of do that on the same up here. It just kind of breaks up the monotony of one big line of color, you know. You don't really see it much when it's pulled out, but you will create this illusion that there's texture, there's things happening there. Okay, we're going to go with a little color here. I don't know if I like that one. Let's see, let's sample maybe a little bit of that color, because he's got highlights around the eyes here. I just want to make sure that those are taken care of. And those lines need to be defined. His lines around his nose bridge between his eyes I need to work on those a little bit more as well, now that I'm looking at it. I'm just going to put a couple little splotches of color around here. Not really, no rhyme or reason, just kind of creating some uniform texture. Yeah, and see, I can blend those out. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to look at the portrait, adding the areas where it needs to be, and then I'll come back in and blend it all. Oh, what we got here? Okay, Mama Tree. Mama Tree getting it done. Thank you, Mama Tree. Mama Tree in the house, y'all. My gosh. I love you, Mama Tree. Mama Tree holding it down, y'all. I tell you, if y'all need a good mod, Mama Tree. Mama Tree all day. I am a fan of the one that they call Mama Tree. Mama Tree got it. Okay, so let's do some color here. Do a couple little lines here just to kind of show that there's texture, and I gotta actually add some eyebrows in there as well. But there's a really defined line. It's not that color. Lord have mercy, that's not that color. What am I doing? Let's go into. I need a dark sample. Maybe that color. Yeah, there we go. Something that's not as pronounced, but it will get the job done. And just kind of blend that out a little bit. Oh yeah. And then we're going to come back in and just kind of on the edges, just ever so slightly. And we're just going to kind of fade that in. Very good. Okay, let's get this forehead going. So we got some colors here. Let's bring in a little bit of this darker brown color, because we're going to blend that in too, because he's got a lot of, there's so much going on this forehead in this picture. It's almost a little monotonous, and I was actually thinking about kind of trying to clean it up a little bit myself, but if I do that, then it's going to take away from the visual aspect of the lighting. I don't really want to do that, so. But I do need to blend some of this shading area here. So we're going to do that. A little blendage here. And then right up around the hairline is a very dark color. So we're just going to do that. We're just going to come in some of this dark and create that hairline shadow there. And then now for the curl, it's literally just on the bottom of the curl and around the top. I think I may actually watch this movie tonight. I think I may start the Superman series. It's been so long since I went through Superman 1, 2, 3, and 4. I mean, obviously they start they don't get very good as the sequels go on, unfortunately, but I do fancy Superman Superman 1 and 2, the Zod story arc, if you will, as some of my favorites. Terrence Stamp will always be General Zod in my book. Terrence Stamp did an amazing job as Zod, and just an awesome kind of want to blend that. There's a white line right there, and I kind of want to take that out a little bit. Y'all, it is pouring buckets outside right now. I can hear it in my headphones through this microphone. You guys can't hear it, but this microphone picks up everything. Like, I can hear my dishwasher running. It's crazy how sensitive this thing is. Okay, blend that out a little bit. That looks so much more natural. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, now we're going to get those darker areas blended out as well. So I always add light to these areas. And then I kind of just come back in and just really lightly. Just the lighter you press, I am barely touching this stylus to the glass. Like it's like I'm not even putting pressure on it. Now if I put pressure on it, it's going to get like that. But, and now we're going to reverse blend. So what I mean by that, I add the color, I add the dark. Now I'm going to come back in with the light, and then I'm going to blend it backwards into the dark. And it's just going to create this nice little anomaly. See that? Look at the shadow right there. And it's not as bold or boisterous, and it doesn't really take away from anything. Your eye sees that it's a shadow. And I'm just blending that out now. And that's pretty much the process and how I do this. I add the blotches of color, but now you look at his forehead, you can kind of see there's a differential of color between his eye lines, and you kind of, oh, there's shadowing and shading and texture and detail and things going on there. Same thing with these. I don't like hard lines on my art. I always try to like blend these out and make them look as organic as possible. Alright, I do want to come down with this. There is, that's too dark. Let's go lighter than that. Is that it? That might be it. That might be the color I'm looking for. There is a nice line of color differentiation here between that light casting on the side of his face, and then it goes directly into this dark color, which is interesting. Hey Miko! What's up, Miko? Long time no see. What's up, friend? Come on in, kick back, relax, grab your favorite drink, and let's talk some art. How are you? What have you been working on, Kamiko? It's so good to be back with you. We don't have hurricanes right now, so I can actually live stream. We're between that and we had a death in the family. You know, we had to go celebrate, do the celebration of life last week, and so I was traveling out of town, and it's been quite an eventful 7 days, but we are back in the saddle again, back at it. Okay. I've been making glow-in-the-dark plushies with what? Pictures, or it didn't happen? I have got to see pictures of that, my friend. I got to see pics. You got anything posted online with your plushies? Glow-in-the-dark plushies? How cool is that? That's like super rad. I haven't heard anybody do anything like that. Alright, we got a little color right there. Now all this is going to get blended, so it's not going to stay this for long. I'm just adding the color where it is, and then we're going to come back and blend that baby. There's a little dash of dark right in here, and a little dash of dark right in here. Back to that other darker color, and right under the nose we got a nice little hit of dark right there, so we're going to blend that out here in a minute. Okay, nice. It looks really crazy dark right now, but we're going to fix that. Okay, and then right here, nope, way too dark, way too dark. Right here, yeah, there we go. And we got a little bit of that, and then we're going to add right above the chin here. There's a little dimple area that we're going to enunciate, pronounce with color. And it's going to go roughly to about right here, and that will get blended out as well. Once we get into our final blending phase, we're just putting the color in where the color needs to be. And then right on the cheek there is a little hint of that as well. So let's do some back color here. That looks great. So it's so cool how that brush just takes those darks, pulls the lights out of the darks, and you get this beautiful shading capability that I've not seen in any other program. Now, I've not used Metabang Paint, but I did download. What is that one app I downloaded? What did I download? Clip Studio Paint. Yes, Clip Studio Paint. I downloaded that, and I wanted to try to do a little experiment at some point. I wanted to actually do a piece, finish a piece 100% in Clip Studio Paint. Mitch, what do you use? Are you still in here, or did you go ahead and go have a corn dog? I think Mitch uses Clip Studio Paint. Pics posted. Uh-oh. Is this on your, Wyatt? What's up, Wyatt?
Well, hey there, Wyatt. How you doing, buddy? My name is Joe.
What's up, bud? Let me say hi to Wyatt right quick. Wyatt, I see you. I see you. What's up, buddy? Look, I'm wearing a Marvel shirt, Wyatt. Look at that. It's like I literally can't go anywhere without wearing Marvel, Wyatt. Wow. Wow. He's laughing so hard. That's awesome. That's awesome. And Himiko says that the pics are in the Discord. Well, let's go look at the Discord. Let's go look at the Discord, y'all. Let's go check it out. Let's go to the Creative Multiverse, and she said it was under the Crafty Time. Oh my gosh. Himiko, you made these? These are gorgeous. These are so sting, and they glow in the dark, you said? Oh my god, they glow in the dark. Wait, do they make glow in the dark yarn? He's in his Spider-Man PJs. Wow. The yarn glows. Okay, Himiko. I'm not gonna lie, that's next level. That is next level. Astounding work. I'm kind of in love with this squid. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of in love with it. Do you sell these, or you just make them for friends? Do you have like an Etsy shop or a store that you sell these in? Isn't that, you sell them? Okay, where do you sell them? Like, post your links, put your links in the chat where people can buy these, because these are really dope. I want a little squiddy, jelly, squiddy, ghosty, glowy thing. Jeez. Yeah, post your link, Himiko. Please. Post your link. Post it. Post your linkish. So blend a little backwards here. Alright, it's a little too sharp there. The Insta you are part of. I am working on a website, but I am techno dumb. No, you're not. You're not techno dumb. Alright, I'm gonna go snoop on your page. What is it? Himiko. Of course I follow you, Himiko. Okay. Oh, Badger Makes. I miss Lindsay. Well, that guy's cool. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say that looks like ketchup from Animal Crossing. I was gonna say, is that ketchup? Oh, yep. Yep, that's that's so cool. Guys, you need to follow Himiko. Follow this, Himiko String Crafts. And there's her link over in the chat. Give her a follow on Instagram. Let her know that you love her, okay? Well, when you get your store up and running, I'd love to get one of those Excuse me, I'd love to get one of those glow-in-the-dark things. I like to put it in my car on my rearview mirror. Probably a squid, I'd say. Yeah, I probably would want a squid because I live in Florida. Do you do stingrays? Can you do a stingray? That'd be really cool. Like a little stingray. Let me know. Let me know what patterns you have and what you can do and stuff. Cause I may support my friends. Support my friends over on the nets, on the interwebs. Cause I'm interested. I'd love to get something like that for my car. Let my little thing. Well, where'd you get that at? Well, my friend online on the Twitch community was extremely talented. Extremely talented, I'm telling you. Okay, let's blend some of these colors here. Oh, I love this brush. Oh my gosh, this brush is just in fuego. Well, okay, there we go. I do have you. Oh my gosh, Hamiko. So, can you message me on Instagram what you charge and your preferred method of payment, and then when I get my next drop, financial drop. You see what I did there? When I get my next financial drop, I'll get me a little squid or a little stingray. Can I see the pattern too? Do you have the pattern available? You can just text it to me or something. That's super cute, Hamiko. Super cute. Love it. You're so talented. Oh, y'all just blow my mind. Blow my mind. Lots of love up in here tonight. I'm really happy. At the moment, I am taking commissions on Insta. Okay. Well, if you would be so kind as to let me know what your fee is and then shipping, and that way I can kind of set that aside. That would be just fantastic. That would be swell. Because I definitely would want to support you. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Get back, Satan. Okay. A little blending right under the lip here. It just kind of comes down, goes out that way. Perfect. And then we got, just do a little dip like that. Okay. All right, let's get this area right at the nose here. Let's get this area fine-tuned here. I kind of need a dark color, and it looks like this area needs to be a lot more defined. Wyatt wanted me to tell you that he likes your Superman. Well, thank you, Wyatt. That means a lot to me, buddy. I've put a lot of time in on this piece. I'm hoping, Mr. Wyatt, to get it done tonight. And if I can get it done tonight, then I'll be ready for my Friday art drop in my store, and I'll have t-shirts and stickers and notebooks and all kinds of cool things with it on it. Probably shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. But I usually do that anyway with my art drops. I had an order come in this week from Mexico. I was blown away. I was like, oh my God. Like, just to have the piece shipped to Mexico, it was just like, wow, it was a lot of money. I was like, dude, he really wanted that art piece. But international shipping, man, that's no joke. And he didn't care. He just dropped it. I was like, wow. And I never talked to the dude before. I've never seen him in my streams. He just, boom, dropped it. I was like, okay, cool, we doing this. All the way down in Mexico City, Mexico. It was amazing. I was like, wow. I've had 3 international ships just this month alone. It's been quite a very blessed. I'm just blessed, man. People find enough interest in my art that they want to actually buy it from other countries. It just blows my mind. I'm like, wow, okay. I'm just a nobody making art here, but if you feel like you need to drop your money and get my art pieces, and hey, it's amazing. I will message you once I'm done with the game I'm playing with the hubby. When it comes to patterns, you name something you want made, and I can find the pattern. That sounds good, Emiko. What game are you guys playing tonight? What are you guys up to tonight? Where are you loading in at? What game is it? Played up. Okay, yeah. I think you guys were playing it the last time you rolled through. I need to check that out. It sounds like a fun game. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's really starting to look a lot more cleaner. I feel like I do. I got an Alex hair. Can you guys see that? Look at that hair. Look at that hair. Look at that big long blonde hair there. I was like, what is that crawling all over my arm? And sure enough, I gave my wife a big hug and a kiss before she went to bed. So that's probably where it came from. And men, if you're not hugging and kissing your wives before bed, then hey, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame. Okay, and then we're going to, I need a darker color here, so let's go right here. Looks like this, that needs to be darker. Comes down and it's got this little, like, almost like a little dark area right in here. Has the lights kind of like not so prominent in that area. Yep, that's what I was missing. And does the other side have it? A little bit. It's kind of like running. Oh, that's way. Let's go back to the other color we originally. Yeah, there we go. And we'll blend this down. Blend that out. And as for this, it needs to be rounded right here. And a little hint of this color, perhaps. Right in here. Just like that. Okay, still need to get a little more round on the nose, so it needs to come about yep. Jeremy Stoltz have subscribed for 28 months in a row. Jer coming in. What's up, Jer? What's going on, buddy? I'm hanging out in Discord, Jibber, if you want to come over and say howdy. Haven't talked to you, feels like in a month. Life's been a little crazy the past few days, past few weeks. Finally, we're hitting a slowdown point. Hey, brother, missed you. I missed you too, Jibber. I missed you like cheese misses macaroni. I missed you like a Baptist likes their Chick-fil-A. I don't know where I'm going with that, so I'm just going to shut up. It's all good, though. Yes, go follow Jeremy Stoltz if you guys are not following him. I think he's coming on here in a few minutes. He comes on right around 10:30, 11. He's doing right in the middle of Inktober right now. You're doing Inktober, right, Jimber? Okay, I'm going to bring some of this color down into the cheek a little bit more. Let's see, we got a little area right here. And we are going to fill the rest of that in. And then this little area's got a little highlight. So we're going to bring some of that in. And bring some of that in. Oh man, that looks... I love how these highlights, just flesh tones, just working with these flesh tones and then kind of back blending them. Wheels Magoo, I was wondering where you were, you crazy one, you. Wheels, are you behaving yourself? Are you staying out of trouble? Because my intuition says you're not. But... You know. Alright, let's take some of this color and we're just going to create... I need that color maybe right there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that right there. So this, Christopher Reeve has very prominent, like, smile lines. No Dralloween, full-size comic. Oh, that's right, yes. What have you heard? Well, I can't really tell you what I've heard because I'm live on the stream and Twitch may actually ban me. It's like, wow, dang. Hey, you're the one that did it, not me. So... Jeremy, please come in and say hello to me. Please? Please? Please, Jeremy? 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 Please? Probably aggravating the hell out of him. I don't care. Well, glory to God, I said. Joe pal Billy Dollar right here, down here at the Seco Free Will Baptist Church. We're having our soiree jamboree coming up at the end of the month. We're doing our trunk or treat. So if you got a station wagon, we're going to invite you to open that up. That way we can give all the candy out to the little bitty kitties, you know what I'm saying? I'll be leaving with soon. I'll be leaving with soon. I don't know who Soon is. Do you guys know who Soon is? Cause evidently he's leaving with Soon. I don't know who Soon is. I didn't get the memo on that. I don't know who that deal is. Work not with. Let me just act like I don't know what he's saying, just to kind of complicate matters a little bit. What, Jeremy? You're leaving with work? Or you're leaving with... I mean, is work a person? A place? A thing? An adjective? Ugh. One man. One Pinto. Jeremy, do you drive a Pinto? God, Joe, you don't speak Jeremy's. I don't know. I don't know. Good day. Like sands through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. Ring notification. Brazen break-in at 12:40 a.m. I was woken to loud banging, and I found 2 men on my back porch. Well, this is actually not good at all, really. 6 minutes ago, 0.4 miles away. Oh. You know what? Let me just go ahead and set the alarm in the house. Because I ain't got no time for that right there. Because I'm on the stream and I don't want... I'm telling you, man. Good old Orlando. Arming house. There. Do we need a tissue? I don't know. Do you have an issue with the tissue? I'm blending. Not while Joe's blending. Oh, my dog is snoring below me here. She's like, It's true. All of it. Lord, honey, let me just tell you something. Wait. Oh, the Alex hair strikes again. My baby is always with me. Even when I'm on the computer drawing, she's right here. Her DNA is flowing around my computer desk as we speak. I love you, Alex. Oh, it's on my wrist. Wow. Look at that. Look at that Alex hair. Can you guys... Yeah, you have to see that. Look at that. Look at that big old blonde Alex hair. I can floss my teeth with that thing. Look at that. Jeez. Whiz. She's letting her hair grow out, and I'm telling you what, that girl is absolutely a knockout. I told her the other day, I was like, whatever you're doing, you need to keep doing that. And she's like, I'm just letting my hair grow out. And I'm like, yeah, it's beautiful on you.
And then she gave me a big old smooch and she said, thank you, baby. And I said, thank you too, baby.
That's how I talk to her.
Hello, honey. How was your day?
No, really, I don't talk to her like that, but I'd like to talk to her like that.
It's a really high-pitched voice. It's, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Joe, you are the sweetest little pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie.
Well, Since Jeremy's not left work yet and can't hop into chat, it's alright, I'll just hang out and talk to myself, I guess.
You sound like
Oh my gosh. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Wills Magoo? Because I don't know. I'm just going to pause for station identification on that one right there. So your hairstylist.
sounds like this. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's just crazy.
My hairstylist got a big old burly voice like this right there. You coming in for your ears lowered? Yeah, I'm gonna get my ears lowered. Alright, hop up on this chair here. Okay. 10 minutes later, you're good to go. That'll be $20. Thank you. Alright then. We'll see you next time, Joe. Okay, bye. Not a bad thing. I would, but you're not a channel I see. Oh, I'm sorry. I must be in the Creative Hub. I think I'm in the Creative Hub channel, which is for the fart community only. I don't know why I hop into this one. I can switch channels. I might do it here in a minute. Got to blend this little area right here. This is kind of annoying me.
Just a wee bit.
Okay, let's smooth that part out, and then let's add right here. Let's add some texture right across the note. Oh, that's too. Okay. Let's add some more of that highlight right in there. And a little bit more of this darker color, perhaps? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Clean that up, clean that up. All right, Mr. Reeve. You're looking snazzy, sir. I think we just about got the nose done here, y'all. Yeah, ma'am. There's a fart community? Yeah, you're the founder of it, Wills. Didn't you know? Did you know the leading cause of flatulence in the United States is Bush's baked beans? It's true. Well, golly gee, willikers. Ooh, that was nice. Did you hear that little spritz of music there? There it is again. Lord, that's nice. That tickles my fancy in a right nice kind of way right there. I like that. That's got a nice little spritz to it. Katie, honey, have you had any cornbread lately? Because you know you can't be Southern without some cornbread. I'm talking to my friend here that lives in Central Florida with me. Her name's Katie. And rumor on the street says that she likes cornbread. I don't know. Does she like butter? Hamiko, by the way, I've been doing crochet streams. Finally got a good camera for it. Let's go. What's your streaming schedule, Hamiko? Have you set a streaming schedule yet? We make cornbread in my family. Yes, ma'am. We do too. I like Mexican cornbread. It's got the corn and the jalapenos. I don't know if you've ever had that, but man, that stuff is, oh my gosh, amazing. Mexican style cornbread, that's good stuff. I made some homemade pinwheel candy the other day. I don't know if you guys know what pinwheel candy is. I do cook and bake now, y'all. I'm not just a Twitch streamer by day and a nerd by night. I fancy myself in the kitchen. I get her done. I told my dad that he's got to get out of the South because he doesn't like corn. Oh my gosh. You can't be in the South and not like some cornbread. Jeez Louise. That's almost like sacrilegious. Like, yes, very fitting that you chose the Super Friends as we're working on Superman himself. Thank you, Jibber. That was quite amazing, if I do say so myself. I got my heart rate up again. Y'all, I burned 2,000 calories today working in the yard. I don't know if you do anything about workouts or anything about like that kind of stuff, but 2,000 calories, that's moving it, y'all. That's legit moving it. So we're gonna blend that back now. Sound effects while I'm doing art. It helps with the process, okay? Lord, I just tell yous. Have you had your biscuits buttered lately? Cause I just love buttering my biscuits. I butter my biscuits as much as I can.
Well, I know he made enough to where I could have mustard and biscuits 3-4 times a week.
Wills Magoo, I guess, is going through all of them. You bored, Wills? Do you need attention, Wills Magoo? Are you craving attention? We see you. We see you, friend. My well pump broke, so we have been without water for 2 days now. Could be worse. You could be in North Carolina, where they have no water for hundreds of miles. Can always be worse. She is mad that sounds on my channel are still broke. Jeremy, you gotta fix your stuff, bro. Like, are you ever gonna fix your sounds? You need to just like take one afternoon and just figure it out, you know? Fix your stuff, man. Fix your stuff, bro. Fix it. Fix it. The power of Christ compels you, son. Yeah, Jabber. Okay, so some of this goes back. So we're gonna go shade back. I tried but found out I needed to download all new sounds to use Trigger Fire, and I haven't had the time yet. Okay, there's always that. You have time to play video games at night and log on and play your games, but you don't have time to fix your live stream. Okay, I see how it is, Jeremy. Calling him out, putting the heat on him. That's right. He logs in at like 3 a.m. in the morning. He said we're playing Fortnite and all these other games, Call of Duty and whatever. And he could actually devote a little time and fix his daggone stream. I'm telling you why. This stuff was broken when Lindsay was alive. Dude, this stuff... Come on now. As my granny always said, crap or get off the pot, son. I don't play video games. I crush them. Well... I mean, I haven't seen you play, but you chicken out every time I ask you to play with me. You're like, no. I think he's scared. He's scared to get in an arena with me. Come at me, bro. Come at me. I don't play video. See, I make him play video games after streams. Joe, it's all my fault. No, it's not your fault because he has a choice. He can say no to you, Mama Tree. Jeremy just has a problem saying no in general. I gotta pick on him for a little bit. Because if I don't, who's going to, you know? Yeah, Jeremy. Fix your game. Fix your stream, bro. Fix your stream. Come back to me when you're done. And maybe, just maybe, I was joking. I'm pissed. I bought the COD version of the PS5 and my codes don't work to download the game. I bought the COD version of PS5. Wait, you have a PS5, Jeremy? Wait, when did you get a PS5? Dude, I am so confused right now. I thought you had a PS4. Last year what? What'd you do last year? Did you climb the entire Empire State Building or something? Did you perform drag, Rocky Horror Picture Show on Broadway? What did you do last year? He's so vague. This boy is so vague. You're so vain. You probably think the stream is about you. Oh, last year you got a PS5. Well, why are you never on it? Because I log in all the time and I don't see you online. Like, I log on, like, no joke, I log on Call of Duty, like, at least 4 times a week. At least 4 times a week. And I never see you on there. So, I don't know. I call bullcrap on that. Call bullcrap on that. Dang, Joe, why are you just being so mean? Just stop it, okay? I'm just trying to get life, you know? Just trying to stop it, Joe. Hurts my feel bad. Mom, Joe's picking on me again. I can't play COD games COD right now. Why can't you play COD right now? What did you get? Did you get banned for your vulgarity? That mouth of yours? Mom, Mama Tree's cussing again. Just listen to the music. Just listen to Let the music whisk you away. Shh. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Guys, we got ourselves a Christopher Reeve portrait that is shaping up to be better than I thought it was. I can't have my Xbox where I'm staying at the moment. Okay. I feel like I need context there, Mama Tree, but I don't want to ask because it's none of my business. So I'm not going to ask. But if it's any consolation, I can't have uranium isotopes where I live. Probably think I'm going to make a bomb or something. Okay. We're getting there. So, no time machine for you in the garage. Jeremy, I haven't gotten over the fact that you still don't invite me to play games when you're on the PS5, and the fact you haven't fixed your sound bites because you know you're a sloppy streamer. You're a sloppy streamer. There, I said it. Are you happy, Jeremy? You made me say that in front of everybody. My God, why did I say that? Don't be a sloppy streamer, Jeremy. Fix your stuff. Come on, man. You got one job. You got one job in life. Fix your stuff. Fix your game, man. Fix it. Fix your stream game. Joe just turned the heat up on Jeremy. Mom, I'm telling. You thought you could just change the subject on me, Jeremy. But I'm here to tell you, I don't work like that. We don't have any of the same games for me to buy. That's because I don't play those weird frickin' games that involve Pikachus and little like... Oh gosh, don't get me started. I play real men games. Games that require skill, thought, trajectory, mental mapping. Games that fortify a man. Games that define masculinity. Games with passion and purpose. With hierarchy and skill. I would fix my stream, but I'm trying to memorize the lines for Pop X. Again, another distraction. Jer Bear, you're not getting off the hook that easy. I hate to tell you, but that's not how this thing works. And technically, you've officially not been on an episode yet. But that's going to be changing here soon, actually. Because I want to do a couple Halloween movies for the show. I'd like to revisit John Carpenter's Halloween. I'd like to talk about that as a little side project. And we've got Joker Folly Ado coming up. I don't know if I want to review that one, though. I don't know. It's getting some mixed reviews in the theater, man. I don't know if you guys are checking it out, but okay. Jeremy, excuses are like, That's why I'm trying to learn my lines so I don't mess up. Yeah, you already have, Jeremy. You just don't realize. So look at this. So here's the normal layer. Look what happens when I add my film grain layer. Boom. Gosh, those colors just meld together. That's crazy. That is crazy. Well, Jeremy. He hasn't seen the first Joker. That's a problem, because if we were going to do an episode this weekend, you would probably have to sit out on that one because you haven't seen the first one. So yeah, I think I want to watch the original Superman tonight. I got it in 4K. It was released in 4K during the pandemic. Warner Brothers remastered it. Gorgeous adaptation of the classic, Richard Donner classic. And I think I'm in the mood for that tonight. I kind of want to watch the origin story of Supes. And I just love the cinematography, and of course the score by John Williams is always enticing and enchanting and just magical. John Williams, there is a documentary, speaking of John Williams, there is a documentary coming out, I believe, on November the 8th, and it is Music, The Life of John Williams, on Disney Plus. So if you have Disney Plus, you definitely want to mark that one on your calendar, because rumor has it it's gonna be good. I'm a huge John Williams fan. I mean, the dude, him and Hans Zimmer, those two, they're the goats. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of you. Goodbye. Thank you for your time, but you gotta go. Did that delete it? Yeah, I think it did. It delete it from yours in? November the 8th is 2 days before eye level. Oh my gosh. November the 6th is your birthday, hey Nico? 2 days before? Oh, so November the 10th. I'm not very good at math. I didn't excel in a lot of areas. Math's one of them. I don't know. Well, that's awesome. Happy birthday, young lady. Got any plans for the big birthday? You gonna go and do anything, or go out and have a dinner, or travel somewhere fun and do some fun things, or hang out?
Happy birthday, Himiko. Happy birthday, Himiko.
Happy birthday, Emiko. Oh, happy birthday to you.
Did you like that? Yeah, I figured you would. Okay, let's add some little flyaways here. I don't know what you all call the little hairs that just kind of... My wife, she calls them flyaways. So we're just going to add a few of those. Bring this piece up a level here. Jeremy is picking on me. I can't really help you there. Jeremy Stoltz, same. I've got. Oh, shots fired. So in the city north of us is a bookstore that is 4 stories and takes up a whole block, and I love. Wait, you're not in Denver, are you? Are you in Denver, Emiko? Like Colorado? Because there's a bookstore that kind of sounds exactly like what you're describing. That whenever I'm in Denver, that's one of the first places I go to. Either way, it sounds majestic. Oh, Portland. That makes even more sense. Absolutely. That's awesome. There's a really great bookstore right in downtown circle of Denver. And it's a building that's probably, this building has to be at least 100 years old or older. When you walk in, one of the first things you smell is the old wood of the architecture of this building. And this is the one in Denver. But I love a good... Bookstores are so hard to find. And, you got the chain bookstores. Those are okay. But when you find a good bookstore, oh my gosh. It's all... See, what am I reading right now? I think it's... it's... Creative Incorporated. It's from the guy who founded Pixar. And his vision for the company and creativity and artistry and how digital art was on the cutting edge back in the early 90s. And it's really cool because he risked it all pretty much. And then Disney, with the release of Toy Story, decided to buy it out. And it's great. Pixar, I'm listening to. Yeah, here, hold on, I'll show you. Creative Incorporated. And it's by Ed Catmull. Overcoming the unseen forces that stand in the way of true inspiration. From the guy who founded Pixar. Creativity Incorporated. Good book. Really enjoying it. So let's see here. I love to read. Actually, I started that book when I was on the trip, in between like drawing and all the other stuff I was doing. Okay, we need a little dark right around the eye here. So this little area needs to be enhanced just slightly. Okay. Nice. Blend that back. Dang, that looks sweet. Okay. Let's continue on. Let's get this little anomaly out of here. And let's just back blend that. Perfect. And I want to kind of actually push some of this color underneath. Dude, we are getting... What is this guy doing? Getting some spam bots in here tonight. This is crazy. So let's block you. And let's report. So spam. Yeah, let's just do spam. Spam. Bots. See, dropping. Let me just file a report here right quick. Dropping links. Dropping links. Soliciting more viewers. Oh boy, whoever holds that account's going to get an IP ban. Yeah, you won't see them on your end. I have a filter that I think Mama Tree might see them, but they're kind of being filtered out as we speak. Down and combine these two. Perfect. And for the hair part, oh, we need some highlight hairs here. So it looks like, make sure I'm on the right layer, which I are. That's good. Let's go back to the hair layer right quick. Bring some of that dark in here. Let's see what we got. Damn bots, I've been in the past streams lately. Yeah, it's getting crazy on here. It's all right though. I mean, I can pretty much knock them out as fast as they try to come in. So don't really give them an upper edge too much. Okay. And let's get some of that darker color in here. And we're just going to blend a little bit of this. Blend some of that together. And I'll put a little bit right under here. And okay, we'll put some right there. A couple little streaks and strands just to give it some detail and depth. Clean that up a bit. Let's go just a tad darker. Yeah. So we'll just kind of go over some of these areas, clean those up too. Give it a little shading and some highlights. Okay. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? Let's look at the neck really quick. Make sure we got everything. The only thing I don't see on the neck is this needs to be blended just a tad more. So I'm gonna, oh, wrong layer. Let's minimize that. Let's go down to here. Okay, so let's push some of that back. Some of that color. Okay, that looks good. Now let's blend some of this. We're getting there, folks. We're almost done. If you can believe it, we are almost done. And I'm not going to color in his blue suit. I'm going to leave the background to kind of create the ambiance of his suit, which is intentional. I've seen pieces done like that, and I kind of wanted this piece to kind of reflect that a little bit. And I just think it's going to be a nice aesthetic, like, you know, the background is the suit. Now, I was thinking about adding a little bit of some color. For example, I don't know how this would look, but we'll see. Almost like a, let's see. We'll see what this looks like really quick. Just kind of a quick and dirty type thing. And let's see here. Let me see the side of this. Okay, so I just want to see what this looks like. Just a little highlight on the outfit, but I don't know if I'm going to include this. I just kind of wanted to see. I was kind of juggling it around in my mind the other day. I was like, what would it look if I just added a little highlight, just to kind of give it a little bit of a suit in there, but not really a full suit. I don't know. I might just leave that out. I think I might just leave that out and just leave it just the symbol, the face and the symbol, because that's really all you need at the end of the day. Because those kind of do the heavy duty work for you. Okay, got a nice blend going on there with the neck. I think the neck looks pretty darn good here. Let's do some back blending on this. Kind of blend and smoothing out some of these transitions of color here. And I'm just kind of pressing hard on the iPad just to kind of create some areas here. Maybe a little bit too much there. And then we'll take some of this other color and we'll just come right back in and smooth that out. It creates this beautiful effect of not only texture, but shadows and shades, and dimensions and depth. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we got here. I think on this cheek right here, we need to add a little bit of dark. It looks like right in here, that's too dark. Let's go, yeah, that's good. And then we'll blend that. How far back over does it go? Right into the light of. Okay, so we'll go. So we're just kind of adding a little shadow shade here. And then we'll hit that with a little bit of light right at the end. And it'll make everything pop and blend. Okay. And then this, we're just going to bring it back blend, and then add a little highlight right around the nose. Those areas connected, they are not, so okay. And for this color, I kind of want to, let's see, can we do just a touch on the darker side? Yeah, there we go. That looks a lot more aesthetically pleasing. And we'll blend that. Okay. Comes around to the eye, follows into the face, looks good. Right here, I think might need a little more blending. So let me sample some of that color, bring it over here. We'll just blend the rest of this cheek out, and then we'll back blend it with the light color. And I think that'll pretty much wrap up the face. Most of the details of the face, really. I don't think there's be anything else that we can add or take away. Nor would we want to. Okay, we'll soften that up just a bit right around the, let's see, got the nose. Let's bring in some of that color. There we go. Soften in some of that light color. There. Oh, that looks actually 10 times better. And then round it up. Pinch it out. Magnifique. Oh, Joseph, have you been the dragon egg bags I've been making? I don't think so. Was it on your Instagram? Because I was only there just really quickly. I didn't really... If it's on your Instagram, let me know and I'll hop over and check it out. Do you guys like these digital oil pieces that I've been doing lately? Like with the Frankenstein, the Dracula, the Superman. Do you like the digital oil paintings per se? Because if you do, it might be something I might start trying to dabble in more as my streams go on. Because I'd love to do like a Batman. It was voted on my Instagram channel to do Bride of Frankenstein as my next monster. And I actually got her started. I got the foundation work on it, but Batman, yeah. So I'd like to do, I mean, I've done Batman so many times before, but I've not done a Michael Keaton style Batman in this art style that I've been doing here, which is digital oil painting. So that would be kind of cool, I think. Yes, I love the one you did for Lindsay. Oh yeah, the badger. That one there. Yeah, the hair is just awesome. It just turned out so good. I was really happy with that one. I really like the Dracula one. I had a couple of them on there. I really like the Dracula. It turned out really... Thank you so much. Yeah, I think Count Dracula did turn out good. I was really happy with the colors and the lighting on it. And then here's the foundation work. This is kind of what it looks like when I start these guys. I don't think you guys have ever seen this part before. But this is kind of like, I kind of pick and choose the colors. And so, you know, black for the hair. Then I'm going to go with more of a blue face. And then there's her outfit and her clothes. And so this is kind of like the bare bones, if you will. Oh, the family loved it. I gave it to her father, Tony, and they were all just so appreciative of it. And it's not about me. It's not about making a name for myself. It's about doing something, using my artistic ability to just... I mean, it's drawing that portrait is in a lot of ways how I coped with Lindsay's passing. And you know, because every time I was working on it, I was always thinking about certain moments and certain things that she did that made me giggle and burst out laughing. And yeah, so it was therapeutic for a lot of reasons, for me specifically. And I'd do it again in a million times in a heartbeat. But blend that out a little bit. Okay. So let's blend the cheek a little bit. Man, that looks so good. That looks like freaking Christopher Reeve, yo. That's amazing. That's just the big thing with these portraits, man. And I'm not saying it because I'm drawing it. It just takes a lot of time. This is an art style. The way that I'm doing this is something that takes patience and buckets of patience. And if you're a person that is not very patient with the art, then this will definitely challenge you in a lot of ways. But I gotta be honest with you, this is these digital oil pieces that I've been doing have really, I mean, I've always been the Synthwave guy that always did the 80s art, but the fact that I'm doing these portraits now, it's just like, it's opened up another level, you know. Thank you so much. That means a lot, Mama Tree. Thank you so much for saying that. Alright, let's get this neckline in here. I just want to define really quickly a little bit more of this neckline, and I wanted it to be because Christopher Reeve had a very structured jawline. It was one of his iconic traits on why he got cast as Superman in the first place, because of just his facial structure. So I kind of want to make sure that's pronounced pretty well as well. And right here, we need to blend these in just a bit. And I think I'm going to go with this color, and we're just going to take some of that dark, and we're going to pull that black in with the dark, and we'll blend it backwards. And I think that could do that on that end. So let's look at that. Yep, little spot right here. Okay. Let's look right here. A little dark hit right there. Blend that in with the line. Yep. And then that. Alright, let me just have a moment here and kind of look at this. I see a couple areas right around the face, right around the eyes. Right here specifically. That could be enhanced. Yeah, much better. Much better. A little too much. Okay. Okay. And he's got a couple little creases. Now the one thing I have to do here is the eyebrows. I got to add some texture here. So I'm just going to come in with this. Let's go with this color. And we're just going to start painting in his eyebrows here. I need a lighter color than that though. Let's go to a thinner brush, and you're just going to see these eyebrows start to pop. Not every, you don't have to draw something like this, you don't have to draw every single eyebrow, but give the illusion that there are eyebrows there. Yep. And let's do the other side. We're going to take another color too, and we're going to blend these out. But let's see here. Now I want to take some of that dark gray color, and let's just increase the level on that, and we're just going to blend these light eyebrows in with the dark, and we should have a pretty cohesive Now, one thing I do want to do here is add some like eye areas, eye streaks, and a couple little things here. Okay. Needs a little hint of a light color, this color right off the cheek, and that needs to go right here over this eye. in Fuego. Do the same thing for under the eye. I need a couple lines here. I need a little hit right there. And need a little hit right there. And maybe one right here. Dimension and shading. Let me just add a little bit more to this side. Pull that out. Man, yeah. That's pretty darn good. Let's I want to blend this jawline a little bit better. We're literally adding the final finishing touches to this now. We'll be done within 10 minutes on this. This piece will be done. Alright, so I'm going to take this and we're going to just back blend it. And look at the difference, how that just, boom, that whole jawline just literally is so smoothed. You can just see the shading, you can see the detail. Okay. And right in here, there needs to be, let's go back to the hair. Right here, there needs to be some details of some structures. Yup. Okay, let me look at this one more time, guys. Okay, there needs to be on the back side, we got the symbol. Let's put right here some dark, and he's got a little hair. It's kind of like hanging out right here. It's got like a little bit, and then over here too, he's got the same thing. And we're going to come in with some of that light color, just kind of create a little nuance of lighting. Perfect. Okay. I kind of want to see here, face. Push that up a little bit because he's got a little rounded area there. Yep. Stop that. And then I want to take that color, make it a couple shades darker, and right here, just a little hit of white, a little hit of light right there. Okay, same thing right here, a little hit of that lighter color. Above the eyebrows. Final touches. A little bit right in here. Nope. A little darker than that. Right here. Yep. Maybe just, yeah, maybe just a smudge. Yep. And then I'm going to back blend that. Perfect. Let's go back to that lighter color. Right on the eyebrow area. There's a little rounded area right here that needs a little hit of light. Yup. And let's look down along the jawline. Everything looks nice and blended. This right here could be smoothed out just a little bit more. This part right here. So we'll do that. Just to tighten up those colors. And let's see, let's blend this on the side. Perfect. All right. So let's see if I have a skin texture brush that I can use. There's a little bit of is it twig? No, it's not twig. Take that watercolor. Something similar to that, though. What is it? Elements, airbrushing, artistic, perhaps? No. Painting, artistic, luminance, organic, sweet. What's under sweet treats? Let's see what that looks like. Well, maybe. Hold on a minute. If it's small enough. No. Okay. I'm looking for texture. Organic. Reed, perhaps? No. Let's go with the lighter color. I'm trying to add the element of skin pores. And that's a very specific thing to try to add. Sketching, inking, drawing, painting, maybe watercolor, perhaps? No. I thought there was airbrushing textures. No. Charcoals. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe. Because there's like the skin, you can see like the skin pores as part of as the light is kind of bouncing off of this area. There's like little skin pores that are showing up, but I don't want to like overdo it. Maybe that, I don't know. Let me back up. I think I can find a better brush than that, y'all. Let's try the charcoal compressed. Maybe darker. You know what? That might do it right there. Just a little hint of the light bouncing off the surface of the skin, creating the nuance of skin textures and pores. Alright, let's add my finish filter. Oh, geez. Wow. Jeez Louise. I'm extremely proud of this. This might be my best piece yet. Gee whiz. That's crazy. One thing I want to add really quickly is a little hint of pink right on the corners of the eyes, almost like a little pigmentation of color right in here to make it look more realistic. Not too much though, just a little red. Wow. Okay, let's see if I can add the dirty purple here. I just want to see what this does, because I don't even think this piece might not even need it realistically. Soft light. So let's see here. Well, it does kind of balance the flesh tones a little better. I might keep it. Let's add my logo for copyright. And we'll put this down here in the corner. Right there. Maybe just a tad smaller. Yeah. And then I want to change the color of that to want to do red? Do I want to do, oh, let's do orange or yellow? Yeah, yellow. Let's put that down into the layers. And actually, I want to sign it as well. Inking, studio pen. Perfection. Well, there we go, guys. Finished art for you all. Wow. That, I do believe turned out pretty darn good. I'm super happy with this. Super happy with this. So let me do a screenshot. Okay. And let's post that over in the Discord page. Hey, Miko! Oh, what do we got here? Whoa, wait. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. I love the colors. Oh, wow. Little Game of Thrones vibe going on there. Look at that. I got some dragon eggs, y'all. Miko getting it done. Alright, so let's see here. We got some finished art. Let's give some love here to some of these people that have submitted their art since our last time. They were DHT, yeah. Mama Tree. Got Inkwell Otter. Give some love to them. And, oh, that's a cool piece. And then we got Snow. Look at that. That's cool. The elf. Warrior elf. Samurai elf, it looks like. And then Jeremy Stoltz working on his... Wow, look at that. That's cool. Sci-fi timber. Looking good, Chair Bear. Those turned out so good, bro. Inkwell Otter. Coming in with more art. Looking phenomenal, as always. And let's see, let's keep scrolling down here. Mama Tree. Look at you, girl. Don't ever let anybody tell you you can't draw, because that's a crock of bull crap. I'll literally slap anybody across the face that says that you can't draw. That's... yeah. Look at this. Art of DHT. That's cool. Wow, these are some good illustrations. And Snow coming in. Some more fantasy art. Looking dope. Man, Snow, you are killing it, bro. And then Dodger. Dodger coming in with, look at this piece. Let's add Christopher Reeve. I need to rotate it here right quick. So let's do that. And where's my rotate gadget? There it is. Now I'm not going to give the full resolution image over in the Discord, because I'm going to be using that image for my store, so I don't want anybody to hijack it, but we will do a screenshot of it. Alright. Finished. Christopher Reeve. Superman portrait. What is my what's my total time on this? Oh, no. Canvas information. 7 hours and 20 minutes at 18,000. Let's might as well say 19,000 pen strokes. That's crazy. So what was that? How many hours? 7 hours and 20 minutes. 7 hours and 20 minutes over 19,000 brush strokes. Crazy. Absolute crazy. Uh-oh, this file exceeds the limit. What? Say what? Okay, let's try that again. What's going on? I'm gonna have to shrink it, I guess. Okay, let's try that one. Still not letting me do it. I don't have nitro, so it's messing with me. Alright, I'll get to it later. Let's see if it's going to let me delete the... edit that? No, it's not letting me do anything to it. Interesting. What about on the computer? Will it let me do it on the computer? Finish start. Alright, so what if I take this image, shoot it over to Dropbox, and upload it? They make this so complicated. Can't we just can we all just get along? Can we just get along? Because that'd be great. Alright, so I put that on Dropbox, and we will put that up on the Discord, and then we'll raid out for the night. It's been super fun tonight, y'all. Super fun. I've had a lot of fun tonight finishing up the details on this piece, and I hope you guys have had the same experience, and should be back on we should be back, Lord willing, on Sunday night, providing we don't get any. We're supposed to be getting some more tropical storms coming through, so that's going to be fun. You just never know. You never know when you're living in Florida what's going to hit from day to day. And that's the beauty of living in a tropical environment. You just don't know. Let's call them soups. Let's put that on desktop. Alright, I'm going to post this in Discord now, and then you guys can check it out. And then we'll be out of here. I'll be out of your hair, y'all. Alright. Let's see here. Finished Christopher Reeve digital oil painting. 7 hours and 20 minutes across 19,000 brush strokes. Boom! We have new art. Thank you, Jer Bear. I appreciate that, man. I really do. You guys can go check it out right now over in Discord under the finished art category. You'll see it posted right there. It is a scaled down, compressed version because the high-res version is going to be exclusively on my web store. So if you guys want to get a print of this on a nice blue shirt, I can get some buttons made, maybe a couple stickers. Yeah, come on over to the store. I'm going to try to do a Friday drop on this stuff. So if you guys want to check out josephburkearts.com on Friday, just check my social media accounts, and we'll have this up for you. We'll have like maybe 10 or 12 items that you guys can check out and purchase. With that said, let me see who's live on the Twitchverse right now. See, Jer Bear's live. Jer Bear is live. So let's go ahead, and we haven't rated Jer Bear in a while, so we're going to go ahead and rate out for Jeremy Stoltz Creations as he's working on his comic book work right here. So we're going to go give Jer Bear some love. But guys, seriously, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. We have had a fantastic night. I think we have. And it's so good to be back with you. I'm so sorry. When these tropical storms hit, it gets crazy in Florida. I just don't want to risk streaming and then the whole thing shut down. We lose power, we lose internet, I don't know. It's just a gamble. Until November, until hurricane season ends, it's going to be like this probably for the next month or so. It's going to be pretty treacherous, for the lack of a better term. So, but hopefully, as we get closer and closer to November, the tropics will die down and we'll be back to doing some normal stuff. We do have another storm front. If you guys are looking on weatherchannel.com, weather.com, and if you scroll down and type in Orlando, you will see that there's a weather pattern coming literally right off the coast of Mexico, straight for Orlando, Tampa. And it's predicted to be either a tropical storm or a Category 1 hurricane. But us here in Central Florida, we're only going to be getting a lot of rain. Just a lot of rain. My back is itching because I got burned where I was mowing grass today. And so my shirt was kind of lifted up on one section of my back while I was weed trimming, you know. And I got a little sunburn on my back. And I'm not scratching my crack, I promise. But anyway, I digress. And let's check in with Jer Bear here and see what he's doing here. Oh, yeah, look at him. He's hanging out. He's doing Jer Bear things. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's go give him some love. Guys, we'll be back on Sunday night working on a brand new piece. Hope you guys come join me as we do that. We'll either be working on a brand new portrait or Strange Crab. What? You just missed, dude. Did you see my latest? Did you see my latest portrait that I finished tonight, Strange Crab? Did you see? Did you see my? Oh, sorry, was lurk, dude. You need to say something from now on, dude. I had no idea you were here. I had no idea you were here. You weirdo. You crazy weirdo, you. I still love you, though. I was across the studio. Sure you were. Sure, they all say that. I was just over there. I got a fly hanging out on my LEDs up here. Okay, fine. It's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Alrighty, guys. We're going to rate out to Jeremy Stoltz Creations. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. And as we always say, you can be creative in all that you do. Sometimes it just takes picking up a pencil, grabbing a piece of paper, and just drawing. And just letting the pen guide you. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be beautiful, but it has to come from your heart. As long as you do that, you're in the right mindset to create something awesome. Until next time, we'll see you right here on the Creative Multiverse. Stay tuned. Jeremy Stoltz Creations coming up next on our raid. Let's go give some love to Jer Bear. See you soon. Sunday night, 9 o'clock.